How to avoid the second-headed monster, the tax man. Oh my. Oh, hey folks, elder law care attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Folks, today's question is, how can an LLC or a limited liability company help me in my estate planning? Folks, an LLC is a limited liability company. And from my experience, is often used for businesses like a corporation, usually for the two big benefits from my experience. Number one, liability protection, because what's in your LLC or your LLC treasure chest, say you put a home in there and say you put a second home in there. If you are a landlord and you have a real estate empire, yes, maybe put your pieces of real estate or your property into your treasure chest or limited liability company. And you can do that, folks, number one, for liability protection. If you have multiple properties, you may want to consider creating multiple LLCs to separate them and protect each and every individual property. So all your treasures are not in one treasure chest, so to speak, okay? Pro tip. And the protections that folks are usually looking to achieve with a limited liability company, first and foremost, is liability protection. That way, if there was any times of turmoil, third-headed monster that I refer to in my book, financial creditors and predators going after your treasures in your treasure chest, your position or your attorney's position is like, okay, well, the liability is attached to that one piece of rental property that someone maybe fell down the stairs. And yeah, you can sue that one rental property, the insurance that covers it, and maybe the limited liability company that owns legally that piece of real estate. But you're not going to get all our other properties, and you're certainly not going to be able to sue us personally also, okay? So if Bill and Mary want to create an LLC, they own a few rental properties, that's something they could consider with an experienced elder law attorney. So liability protection first and foremost, okay? Because you're separating your personal assets, protecting your personal assets from your business assets, whether it's a business or real estate, okay? Number one, liability protection. Number two, tax benefits. What type of tax benefits can you achieve with a limited liability company? Well, there are several. So that's a second-headed monster. Let's talk about income taxation, okay? So a limited liability is somewhat like a corporation and a partnership. It's like a hybrid. But the nice thing about it, limited liability company has one level of taxation, or what they call see-through or pass-through taxation to the members of the LLC, okay? Member or members on their personal tax level, okay? So there's not two levels of taxation like you would see maybe in a C corporation that taxes the corporation, then also taxes the shareholders. That's called double taxation. Typically not preferable or desirable. So LLC has income tax benefits for the owner, see-through, one level of taxation. The other reason folks typically do it in estate planning is for estate tax planning protection as well as gift tax. And I'll give you an overview how that could work, okay? So we have a thing called the estate death tax here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, set at a very low threshold, currently at $1 million. Any assets in excess of that will be taxed to the taxing authority. There's also a federal estate tax, currently over $12 million. It's going to roll back in 2026, you need to know, to about $5.5 million per individual. So individuals who own a lot of real estate holdings may have an estate in excess of even the federal estate tax amount, okay? Especially in a few years in 2026 when it's going to be about $5.5 million. So if those individuals want to spend down and reduce the value of their estate, they can do that through an LLC, because the LLC can be structured and set up through the operating agreement where, say, the members, a family LLC, mom and dad, Bill and Mary, could be the managers or members of the LLC, and the children could be the beneficiaries, non-members. And mom and dad can gift or make gifts of shares of the LLC to their children during their lifetime. Take their $6 million estate, make gifts to the children to reduce the estate value. Because the LLC has certain tax benefits called discounting per tax law. And you can discount an LLC asset up to 25 to 40% on valuation. Let me give you for an example. If mom and dad have an asset in their LLC treasure chest and it's worth $100,000, if they're going to gift that to their children, well, they can reduce the value of that $100,000 asset by roughly 25 to 40%. So now if they're getting the maximum discount at 40%, they just gifted $60,000 to their children and not $100,000. So that helps folks for gift taxing, okay? Because the gift tax is also deducted from the estate tax under current tax law because it's a unified system. So that'll be deducted from the estate tax, but at a lower amount. Rather than deducting $100,000, it would be deducted at $60,000. So you can make more gifts, a larger quantity of gifts to your beneficiaries within the LLC and still achieve tax benefits. The tax benefits, again, income tax benefit, one level of taxation. Gift taxing benefits to maybe your children within the LLC as non-members. And the ultimate benefit is going to reduce the value of your estate as you journey through life. So folks, there's the two benefits right there. So folks, this is more complex, more sophisticated estate planning within elder law. So be sure to work with an experienced estate planning elder law attorney to assist you cross the T's and dot the I's if you're going to create an LLC to slay the four-headed beast here. Folks, thanks for joining us at elderlawcare.com. If you found this video helpful, please scroll down. If you'd like to learn more, please pick up a copy of our book on Amazon, Patrick Kelleher, How to Avoid the Four-Headed Monster of Estate Planning and Elder Law. And folks, please subscribe to learn more at elderlawcare.com. Thanks for joining us today.